Hello everyone, in this video I am going to present my research paper which is on 3-level inverters with volt per hertz control for induction motor driven electric vehicle. This work is carried out under the supervision of Professor Sanjeev Singh and Professor Shailendra Jain. I will start my discussion with the introduction to the topic, thereafter I will discuss the inverter topology, thereafter I will discuss the volt per hertz control scheme, thereafter I will move towards the performance simulation. Thereafter, I will discuss the conclusion and at last I will give you the references. So, starting with the introduction to the topic, according to International Federation of Automobiles report, only transport sector contributes 22% of CO2 emission. In this emission, 73 emission comes from road transport, in which 47% emission is from heavy duty vehicles while 53% emission is from light duty vehicles. As per the report of United Nations Environment Programme, there are 1 billion global LDV on the road and expected to be more than 2.5 billion global LDV by 2050. Kekoti et al. Reported low-cost autonomous BEV to maximize the traffic flow. Tran et al. Reported low-cost induction motor with aluminum cage rotor and totally enclosed fan-cooled technology for city BEV application. IM is a low-cost motor because of its magnetless construction with the high-performance power semiconductor devices. Its smooth control is also possible, which put it among the popular choice for electric vehicle application. Srilal et al. Discussed the design and implementation of closed-loop VYF control scheme for IM with simulation and DSpace. Alaban discussed closed-loop VYF control scheme for Z-source inverter fed IM. Goda et al. Discussed open loop and closed loop VYF control scheme for 2-level voltage source inverter fed IM. This 2-level VSI fed IM drive has high voltage total harmonic distortion, voltage stress across the switch and current stress through the switch, which can be reduced with the use of 3-level inverters. Ivanov applied rising edge sawtooth, falling edge sawtooth, level shifted triangular and phase shifted triangular carrier wave in 3-level neutral point clamp inverter to analyze its effects on voltage TSG. In this paper, closed loop VYF control scheme is implemented for two topology of 3-level inverters named as cascaded H-bridge and NPC inverter for IM, and the obtained performance is compared with 2-level inverter fed IM. Now, I will discuss the inverter topology. This is a schematic diagram of 2-level voltage source inverter fed induction motor drive. In this, actual speed is sensed and compared with reference speed to generate the speed error, and this speed error is fed to the slip speed generator to generate the slip speed, and this slip speed is added with the actual speed to get the synchronous speed. On the basis of synchronous speed, modulated signal generator generates the modulated signal which is fed to the PWM controller, and this PWM controller generates the switching pulses for the switches of 2-level voltage source inverter. This is a schematic diagram of 3-level CHV inverter fed induction motor drive with VOF control. With same VOF control as discussed previously, a modulated signal is generated. On the basis of this modulated signal, a PWM controller for 3-level inverter generates the switching sequence for each leg of cascaded H-bridge inverter. This is the schematic diagram of 3-level neutral point clamped inverter fed induction motor drive with VOF control. With same control scheme as discussed for 3-level CHV inverter, 3-level NPC inverter is operated. Now discussing the volt per hertz control. This is the MATLAB Simulink logic of volt per hertz control scheme used in this work. Control starts with the sensing of motor speed and comparison of this speed with reference speed to generate the speed error. This speed error is fed to the PI controller to generate the power error, and this power error is divided by the rated torque to get the slip speed. This slip speed is added with the actual speed of the motor, which generate the synchronous mechanical speed of the motor. This synchronous mechanical speed is in RPM, which is converted to radian per second by multiplying it by pi by 30, and this mechanical radian per second is converted to electrical radian per second by multiplying it p by 2, and p is here number of poles. After getting electrical radian per second, this is converted to position by integrating it here, and this electrical radian per second is multiplied with V/F ratio of radiated value to get the required voltage, which is added to the offset voltage to start the motor from stationary. After getting reference voltage, this voltage is divided by the peak value of the voltage to get the unit template. Here we are getting the unit value of the amplitude, and here we are getting the angle. By these two values we are generating the three-phase modulated signal. Now discussing the performance simulation. These are the performance result at 100% torque. This is the voltage test across the switch, that is kilovolt per second for 2-level VCI, while this is for 3-level CHV and 3-level NPC. It is clearly show that with 3-level inverters there is too much reduction in the voltage test across the switch. This is the voltage TSD with 2-level inverter, while this is the voltage TSD with 3-level CHV and 3-level NPC inverter, which is far less than with as compared to 2-level inverter. This is the current TSD with 2-level inverter as well as 3-level inverter, and here is no change in the current TSD. This is the efficiency of induction motor with 2-level voltage source inverter, while this is the efficiency with 3-level CHV and 3-level NPC inverter, which is better as compared to 2-level inverter. This is the power factor with 2-level voltage source inverter, while this is the power factor with 3-level CHV and 3-level NPC inverter, which is much better than the 2-level inverter. This is the current stress to the switch, that is kilo ampere per second with 2-level voltage source inverter, while this is the current stress with 3-level CHV and 3-level NPC inverter, which is much less than as compared to 2-level inverter. Now discussing the line voltage and its harmonic spectrum. This is the line voltage of the 2-level voltage source inverter, and this is the harmonic spectrum of this 2-level voltage source inverter. This is the line voltage of 3-level CHV inverter, and this is its harmonic spectrum. This is the line voltage of 3-level NPC inverter, and this is its harmonic spectrum. Now discussing the performance of 2-level voltage source inverter fed induction motor drive. This is the current waveform of motor, and this is the speed variation of the motor. Here it is at 100% speed, here it is at 75% speed, here it is at 50% speed, and here it is 25% speed. So now again it is increased to 50%, then 75%, then at 100%. And accordingly there is a torque of the motor. At every change there is a oscillation, but after some time it is settled down at rated torque. This is the zoomed view of the rated torque for 2-level voltage source inverter fed induction motor drive. This is the performance with 3-level cascaded HVDC inverter. Here you can clearly see that there is a reduction in torque ripple with 3-level CHV inverter as compared to 2-level voltage source inverter, and this is the performance with 3-level NPC inverter fed induction drive. Here again a reduction in torque ripple as compared to 2-level voltage source inverter. This is the comparison of obtained parameters. If we talk about the voltage set reduction, it is 75% with both two 3-level inverter, that is 3-level CHV and 3-level NPC. If we talk about the TSDV reduction, it is 41.18 to 51.11% with both two 3-level inverter. If we talk about the TSDI reduction, it is 14.53%, while it is 16.36% with 3-level NPC inverter. If we talk about the IM efficiency improvement, it is 1.11 to 15.94% with 3-level CHV inverter, while it is 2.2 to 15.94 with 3-level NPC inverter. If we talk about the power factor improvement, it is 10.21 to 47.88% with 3-level CHV inverter, while it is 12.31 to 54.55 with 3-level NPC inverter. If we talk about the current stress reduction, it is 49.5 to 51.46% with 3-level CHV inverter, while it is 49.5 to 50.85% with 3-level NPC inverter. Now discussing the conclusion from the work. Induction motor drive has wide variation in speed with volt per hertz control scheme. Both 3-level CHV and 3-level NPC inverter topology has equal reduction in voltage stress across the switch and TSDV, while reduction in TSDI, improvement in efficiency of IM, and improvement in power factor is better with 3-level NPC inverter as compared to 3-level CHV inverter. Reduction in current stress through switch is better with 3-level CHV inverter as compared to 3-level NPC inverter. Therefore, it is concluded that 3-level NPC inverter topology is better for EV application using VYF control. Now discussing the reference I have gone through for this work. Thank you for being with us.